Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time seeing my video, thank you for stopping by. So this is an updated version of this tutorial. I made a tutorial for this shirt some time ago. I had cold, I was sick. I couldn't talk and I couldn't add a voiceover. So the delay was becoming too much. I decided to post the video like that with a written instruction. Apparently the written instruction didn't go so well because it got many people confused. That is the reason why I'm making an updated version of this shirt. Okay, so sit tight and enjoy the tutorial, guys. So this is not a friendly beginner tutorial, but I just want to carry everybody along because I know that some beginners might find their way here. Okay, so this is tutorials that you need before you continue this project. In case you don't know how to make a granny square or the triangle granny square, because these are the two that we're going to be using. So I have a tutorial for it and I linked it to this video and it's also in my description box. So you can go watch it and then you come and join us. So this is the first motif that we have for this project. The only difference between this motif and the one in the tutorial that I just showed you guys is that this one is 5 rounds while that one is 4 round. Even if you know how to crochet it, you can still go and watch it so you know how I went about mine. Okay, so this is the second motif and this is just where I'm stopping because I'm going to be connecting it with this one. Okay, so to connect, you can just start your connection at any corner. I'm starting at this corner, so I'll just start by making a slip stitch, and after the slip stitch I'll come back to the second motif and finish up my 3 double crochets. Okay, because in every corner we make 3 double crochets, chain one, 3 double crochets, but the slip stitch already covered that up. After the 3 double crochets, I'll make a slip stitch in the next space of the first motif, then come back to the second motif and make my 3 double crochets in the next space of my second motif. I hope that is understandable. I mean, I know you can see the screen. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's continue. Come back to this space and make your slip stitch and come back to the second motif and make your 3 double crochet. So this is how you go about it. I'll meet you at the end of the row to show you what to do next. So guys, I'm here at the end of the row. I have my 3 double crochet in the corner of the second motif. So I'll make a slip stitch in the corner of the of the first motif. So this is what my connection looks like. Okay, then I'll come back to the second motif and finish up my 3 double crochet for that corner. Okay, so this is what we have. So now you should just continue making your 3 double crochets just like we have in this other one. So 3 double crochets in all the spaces that you have, and 3 double crochet, chain one, 3 double crochet in the corner. Okay, so I will meet you at the end of the round. I'm here at the end of the round and this is what my work looks like. So to finish that up, I will chain one and make a slip stitch on the third chain that we started up with, and chain one and tighten, grab my scissors and cut the yarn off, pull out and tighten. So this is how our connection goes. I'm going to connect the third motif just the same way that we connected the second one. So this is the third motif that I have in my hand right now. Just like the second one, I'll choose where is best for the connection. So I'm connecting just like I did the second one. So there's going to be a little fast forward at this point. And remember that you can adjust the fast forward in the settings. You can reduce the speed, you can increase the speed. So we have successfully connected the third motif, and this automatically counts as the first row of one side of the front panel. Okay, so let's measure to see how many inches we have. One of the motif give us 4 inches, so the three of them automatically gives us 12 inches. Okay, now let's go over to the second row, the fourth motif. So we are going to connect the fourth motif exactly the same way we connected the second and the third. So there will be a little bit fast forward. Hey guys, so we are done connecting the fourth motif, and this is what our work looks like. Okay, so the fifth one is going to be a little bit different. So we are starting our connection right here. So from this corner, we're going to walk down to this place. Okay, so I'm going to start by making a slip stitch on that corner of the fourth motif. Then I'll come back to the fifth one and finish up my 3 double crochets. Then I'll go back to this place and make my slip stitch. So this part is just like the previous ones that we've been connecting. So I'll continue and meet you at this junction so that we can fix that together. I'm here at the junction where I said I'll meet you guys. So I'll go into that corner and make a slip stitch, and after that I'll go into the middle motif of the first row and make a slip stitch too. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Then I'll come back to the fifth motif and make my 3 double crochets in the corner, and after that I'll go back to this motif and make a slip stitch, then come back and make my 3 double crochets in the next space. So you already know this. You're going to repeat this until you get to the junction. I'll meet you there to show you what to do next. I'm here at this junction. I will make a slip stitch in the corner of the middle motif of the first row. We don't have any business with this one, so we're just gonna ignore it and then go over to the come back to this corner and finish up with our 3 double crochets, then work our way up to the end of the round. So guys, we are done connecting the fifth motif, and this is what our work looks like. So for the sixth one, it's going to be like a repetition of the fifth motif that we just connected. So I'm going to be starting at this corner, and I am going to be hiding the tail along as I go, but it is optional. Okay, so I'm going to come back here after making a slip stitch at the corner of the fifth motif. I'll come back to the sixth motif and finish up my 3 double crochets. Then I will make a slip stitch in the next corner excuse me, in the next space of the fifth motif. Then I'll come back to this and make my 3 double crochets. So I'll continue until I get to the end of the row. That is the next junction. I'll meet you there to show you what to do next. Welcome to the most confusing junction of this tutorial, but don't worry, we've crossed this bridge before, so it is very easy. After making a slip stitch at that corner, you come to the last motif of the first row and make a slip stitch at that corner. Then you come back to the sixth motif, the corner, and finish up with your 3 double crochets. After that, we are going back to this motif, so go to the next space and make a slip stitch, then come back to the sixth motif, the next space, and make 3 double crochets. So you're going to be repeating these until you get to the end of the round. I'll be with you throughout, but I'll do a little fast forward. So guys, we are done connecting the sixth motif, and that gets us to the end of the second row of one side of the front panel. Okay, so this is what our work looks like right now. We are going to measure to know how many inches we have for the length, because we already know how many inches we have for the width. So we have about 8 inches right now. So I'm going to go ahead and make a total of 7 rows. Okay, so I'm going to add 5 more rows, but I will meet you at the 20th motif. So we'll do the last one together, which is the 25th one together, because that is going to be the triangle shape of the granny square. So we're going to connect it together, and you're going to be repeating the second row, specifically the fourth and the fifth motif. We're going to be repeating it until then, so use it as your guide. I already show you how to do it, so I'll see you when I have connected my 20th motif, so that we do the rest. To connect the 25th motif, which is the half granny square with triangle shape, we are going to chain 2, then make a slip stitch at the corner of the previous row. Okay, then I'm hiding this tail along as I go. After the 3 double crochet right here, I have a space between the 3 double crochets and the last double crochet of the half motif. So I'm going to go into that place and make 3 double crochets. After the 3 double crochets, I will grab my scissors and cut off these unwanted tails, because I have a tail I'm hiding. I wouldn't want that to complicate my work. So I'll go into the next space at this other motif and make a slip stitch, then come back to the half granny square and make 3 double crochets in the next space, and I'll continue repeating these until I get to the junction where I'll meet you to show you what to do next. So I'm here at this junction. I already made my 3 double crochets in the corner of the half double crochets. So I'll go to the corner of this motif that we've been connecting on and make a slip stitch. Then go to the corner of the 20th motif and make a slip stitch at that corner. Tighten it and come back to the half granny square and finish up with my 3 double crochets. After making my 3 double crochets, I'll go over to the next space in the 20th motif and make a slip stitch, then come back to the half granny square and make 3 double crochets. So I'll keep repeating this until I get to the end of the row, which is this. Sorry, I have to cut that. So after the 3 double crochets, there is a space between it and either, I think this part is where we have a chain 2. So make 3 double crochets in that space between either your chain 2 and your 3 double crochets, or your 3 double crochets and your 1 double crochet. After that, we make a slip stitch in the corner, chain 1, tighten, grab our scissors and cut off the yarn. So this is the connection of the 21st motif, and this is what it looks like. Next, we are going to be connecting one more row, which is going to be for the shoulder. So I'm going to be starting in my connection on the 20th motif. So just make a slip stitch by the corner, and I'm hiding this tail along as I go. Then I'll come back to the 22nd motif and finish up my 3 double crochets for the corner. Okay, so after that I will go back to the 20th motif and make a slip stitch in the next space, then come back to the 22nd motif and make my 3 double crochets. So this is just like repetition of the 4th motif, so I'm going to go ahead and finish that up, then I'll meet you when I'm done so that I'll show you what to do next. So guys, I'm done connecting the 22nd motif. To connect the 23rd motif, we are going to make a slip stitch on the corner of the 22nd motif and come back to the 23rd motif and finish up our 3 double crochets. So this particular one is just like the way we connected the 5th motif. So we are going to be repeating it. I'll do a little bit of fast forwarding, but I'm gonna be right here with you guys. So guys, I'm done connecting the 23rd motif, and this is what my work looks like. I am done with the front panels and here they are. So next we are going over to the back panel, which we are going to be connecting with the front panels. So this right here, I'll go into this corner and make a slip stitch, then come back to the first motif of the back panel and make my remaining 3 double crochets. After that, I'll go into the next space in the other motif and make a slip stitch, then come back to the first motif of the back panel and make my 3 double crochet to the next space. I'll continue until I'm done with this. This connection is exactly the same way we connected the 4th motif, so you can use the illustration to guide your way through. For the second motif of the back panel, we are going to make a slip stitch right here and connect all the way through this way to this end, and then make your slip stitch and come back to the second motif and finish up your 3 double crochets. So this is exactly the same way we connected the 5th motif, so you can use that illustration to find your way through. I'll do a little bit fast forwarding, but I'll be right here with you guys. So this is the third motif for the back panel. I'm going to connect it right on this one. So the connection will just start from here. And I'll connect this way and just work my way to this end. And I'll meet you when I'm done with mine. So guys, I'm done connecting the third motif. So guys, I just finished connecting the fourth motif. So this is what we have so far. We're going to be connecting the fifth one, which I already have here, and we are going to invite this other panel. Okay, so we're connecting this here. So I'm here at the end. I will make my sleeve stitch in this corner and also come over to this corner and make my slip stitch. Then I will connect this way and find my way back to this place. So guys, I just finished connecting the fifth motif for the first round of the back panel, and we have only one left and we're going to connect it. And I have the motif right here. This is very beautiful. This is like one of the most beautiful motif I made for this project. Okay, so we are going to connect just the way we've been doing. I'm going to connect this way and this way, then find my way back to this point. So I just finished the first row of the back panel, and this is what we have. So I'm going to start the second row from this. So this is the first motif I'm going to be connecting for the second row of the back panel, and I'm starting from here. So I'm just going to connect this way, then find my way around back to this place. Then I'll meet you when I'm done to show you what to do next. I just finished connecting the first motif for the second row of the back panel. I'm going to connect the second motif and I'm going to start right here. So the connection, you're going to go this way and this way, then I'll find my way back to this point. So the reason why I took so much time in showing you this is because the remaining four motifs, you're going to connect it exactly the way you connected the second motif for the second row. Okay, so that's why I'm showing you all that I feel like you need to know. So this is what the connection looks like so far. I'm just gonna finish up here and find my way back to this place. So I just finished connecting the second motif for the second row of the back panel, and this is what my work looks like so far for the back panel. So the same way I connected the second motif is the same way I'm going to connect the rest of the remaining motif, which is 1 2 3 4, and I'll meet you at this end when I'm done so that we do the third row together. So guys, I just finished with the second row of the back panel, and this is what my work looks like. So we'll move over to the third row, but before we do that, we are going to bend this part, which is the shoulder. We're going to fold it in two. Then we measure to make sure we have the exact size, the length we need for the hand or the underarm space. Okay, so measuring from here to here, I have 9.5 inches, which if I stretch properly is going to be 10 inches. Okay, so we have 10 inches and that is perfect for me. So I'm starting from this side as well, and this part is going to be a little bit different because we are closing up this space. We are closing up the space along as we go. We don't want to have extra work to do at the end. So I'm just going to connect this way and I will meet you at this junction to show you what to do next. So I'm here at the junction. I will this is the shoulder, so this is to skip these two rows, come over to this third one and make a slip stitch right on this corner. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I hope that is understandable because I don't want anybody to make mistakes. Okay, so we proceed to finishing up our connection. So we're just going to connect this way only, then we walk our way to this end where I'll meet you to show you what to do next. I just finished connecting the first motif of the third row of the back panel, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so the second one is just like the way we connected this and this, so just go ahead and do the connection. So the connection is going this way and this way, then you find a way back to this place, and that is how we are going to connect the remaining four motifs. And I'll meet you at the end so that we can close this up together just like we did in the beginning of the third row. Guys, I'm here at the end of the third row of the back panel, and I have only one motif left to connect, which I said we'll do it together. So this is the shoulder, 1 2. On the third one, we are starting from the down side of it. We are starting from the down. So I'm here at the end of the row. I will make a slip stitch in this corner, then come over to this side and make a slip stitch in this corner as well. Then come back here and finish up my 3 double crochets. Then continue my connection until I get to this place. So guys, I'm here at this corner, just finished connecting this. I will go to this corner of this particular motif and make a slip stitch. Then I'll come to this motif, which is the fifth one in the third row of the back panel, and make a slip stitch right there. Then I'll work my way to this place. So guys, I'm done with the third row of the back panel, and this is what we have here to here. So we're going to be repeating this third row, exactly what we did here, and also repeat this, which is just the difference that we started making on the third row of the back panel. Okay, so I'll meet you when I'm done with mine to show you what to do next. I hope you can continue from here as well. Okay, so guys, I'm done connecting mine.